Hey guys, so coming to you with a little different type of video today. Um, you know, I've noticed something about myself over the past few months. You probably noticed too. Um, and just to preface, this is not going to be a lighthearted, fun video. This is going to be a little more somber, a little more sad. Um, you probably noticed that I've gained some weight. Um, and I guess I've slowly been noticing that hoodie you've been seeing me in a lot lately. I bought that in an XXL. Um, I haven't worn an XXL in a long time. Quite a long time. And I used to be able to fit into a medium. And for a long time, I was wearing just a large for, things that were a little more baggy. It wasn't a big deal. Then I was wearing an XL. And now I'm wearing an XXL. And, you know, some of me knows why. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact I'm on my own now. I'm off a more regimented eating schedule that I used to have, and I'm eating, more of the things I like eating, you know. To be fairly honest with you, it is what it is, but yeah, I've noticed some weight gain, and I'm sure you guys probably have too. The few times that you've been able to really see, I'm sure you've noticed, and I appreciate you not necessarily blasting me about it, but it's given me a little bit of pause. I hadn't really thought about it until last night when I was stepping out of the shower, and I saw myself in the mirror, and I didn't like what I saw. I was pretty upset. I know that sounds maybe a little childish or immature of me to be upset of something that's my own fault. There's no one else to blame but me. But it's just something that it was hitting home for me, and it led me to think. When I laid down for bed, I thought to myself, what am I going to look like this time next year if I keep doing and going the way I'm going? Am I going to be wearing a 5X or a 6X by then? And I didn't like that thought. So, what I'm proposing and what I'm going to do, because I still want to keep making you guys videos, and I still want to be in good health, not just for myself, but for Nick, the rest of my family, my buddies, Mike, people you've never even met, Kurt, Ryan, other buddies, my past and present co-workers. I have to do better. I have to do better. It's that simple. So, like I said, I'm not going to stop doing videos for you guys. However, the content may change a little bit, if I'm being honest with you. I may go out and do less food reviews, and I may just do some sitting in here in the car talking to you about a subject or something that's going on in the world or whatever have you, or just an opinion I have or an idea I have, trying to get back into, don't get me wrong, if there's some kind of cool food item or something that I gotta try, yeah, maybe I'll go try it, but I'm probably not gonna go do all of them, and I'm probably not gonna go and do crazy big videos eating tons of food anymore. I don't think it's good for me, and I think clearly it has had some effect on me. I think a majority of what this is more so my fault, not the videos. More so, I mean, I guess technically both are my fault, but you get what I'm trying to say. You know, it's not necessarily all the fault of the videos. It's more so a fault of me eating a lot in my spare time, and I have to stop that. Because, like I said, I want to be making videos for you guys for a long time to come, and it ain't gonna do me no good if I'm a mess by the time 5 or 6 years rolls by. So we're gonna work on that, try to do a little better, and not eat so much, and hopefully it'll improve, and you guys will start to see me slim down a bit. Don't expect massive weight loss right away, but I figure by cutting out a lot of the things I do like in my spare time, that'll be a big push to help improve. And then also trying to cut out some of the junk that I eat in the videos will also be an improve. So, don't expect nothing from me as far as videos go. I'll probably still do Riley's Kitchen stuff. It'll be a lot more of those once we're out of our current apartment and into somewhere that's a little bit more spacious, and I'll actually do some real cooking for you. As it stands, it is tough to do right now, so we'll get it figured out. Trust me, it'll get figured out. Anyway, but it'll be back to my original point with that. It'll be more Riley's healthy kitchen, trying to do some healthy recipes here and there, little ideas and stuff that I got, because I got a few ideas for some healthy recipes and some alternatives that might be a little bit better for you. But we'll see. It'll all in due time, guys. All in due time. That is what I can say. So I appreciate you sticking with me. Oh, and one more thing, guys. I understand if you don't like the sound of this shifting content, and if you wanted to unsubscribe, please do. I don't, I understand. It's not, it's nothing personal. You guys want to watch the content you want to watch. Like I said, I'll still be doing that content, just less of it. So, if you're not necessarily super happy, like I said, you're more than welcome to unsubscribe. I understand. It's not a big deal. What else was I trying to say? Jeez, I'm sorry, guys. I should have. I guess I should have thought about this more. It's just something I thought about, and I've been thinking about it all day at work, and I've been like, I gotta tell him. I gotta talk to him. If you think you can stand to keep watching the content, it's greatly appreciated. It really is. It means so much to me to see all your comments, your feelings towards things that I'm talking about or reviewing or doing or whatever. It really does mean a whole lot to me. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but it really does. So please, if you are enjoying the content and everything, please just keep doing that for me, and try to give me a woohoo, so to speak. Keeps me going, and keep me going strong with any luck. So I appreciate all you guys, and y'all have been amazing to me over this past year. So we're gonna keep the content going. Hopefully by this time next year, I'll have lost weight and I'll be doing a little better, and we'll try not to get back into that zone of me gaining so much weight, because it is starting to affect me. you know, I'll give you another one quick more antidote before we go. Anecdote, I mean. I've had a few nights where I've struggled to sit up in bed, and that scared me. And I mean, I'm not even that big, but just like having trouble sitting up, being out of breath, trying to sit up. It's scary. And, you know, God, God help me if something happened to me. The things it would do to my family, to Nick, to all the people around me and in my life that I love and that love me. It would be really, really hard on me, or really, really hard on them. I'd be gone, so it wouldn't. Or, you get what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not so good at this serious talk, but like I said, I really appreciate all you guys have been watching the content. Like I said, we'll keep doing it. You may get less of the stuff you're used to, but it'll still be there. And you may get some new stuff that you may like, or you may not. But we're going to keep doing what we're doing. It ain't stopping. Anyways, guys, I love y'all so much, and a very Merry Christmas to you, or whatever you celebrate. We care about, hey, I care about you guys so much. I really do. I know it seems corny, but I really, really do. So, we'll see y'all in the near future, guys. And, yeah.